Hello, my name's Miles. Oh, there's something different today. Yes, I've decided to change things up and actually record my face for this, so that'll be different. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with it, but we'll see how things turn out. Anyway, my name's Miles, and this is Steam Graveyard, the gaming series where I unearth the lost games of the Steam store. Today's game is Forgotten Sound 1: Revelation. Now, this is the type of game that this gaming series was made for. I specifically wanted to go onto Steam and find the things that nobody's talking about, that nobody ever looked at, that just totally fell through the cracks of Steam, and this is certainly one of them. So the first thing that I wanted to do was show you the description for this game, and specifically on the Steam page itself, you can see there it's only got one review. Now, that's really shocking to me because even terrible games on the platform, even things that I've covered in the past that I've said, like, do not buy, whatever you do, even that game Lost Base Escape, I think that game had over 10 reviews. And that game was a con. I mean, it was just a flat-out con. It wasn't a game, it was just someone trying to fleece money from people. And yet this game actually looks like, well, it looks like it's got a lot of promise. The artwork looks beautiful. And it seems like it's an experimental game that's trying to do something different. So whenever you combine those two things together, yeah, it's left me very puzzled as to why this game didn't get any attention. There was even a sequel that was made. I don't know how they managed to get the money to make that. I've got a feeling maybe they made both games at the same time, but there is a sequel as well. The only thing that I can think of that put people off was maybe that the price point is a bit high for a game that is, well, it's something that you're going to be taking a gamble with. You know, it's a new studio, it's not something... Are they a new studio, actually? Let me just double check that. No, they're not, actually. They've made a bunch of games. None of them have gotten any sort of real reviews. In fact, all of them seem like games I could put on my channel. That's odd. Okay, so the price is high, but they certainly seem to have experience in development. So let's jump in and see what it's actually like. Interesting title screen. First thing you will notice is that the resolution for this game is not very good. I tried, there's no options to set it to, you know, any specific resolution. The only other option that I saw was the ability to set it to your native screen resolution. And when I did that, the game was in a little pocket. It was letterboxed. So black bars on either side, and the screen was just crammed into the middle. So that didn't work out too well. So I'm having to play it on its default resolution, which is very long. But yeah, I mean, it's very nice artwork. So let's see what it's like. Okay, controls. To move through the game environment, skip dialogues, collect things, use items, combine items, that's all left mouse button, and right mouse button to get more information about items. Okay, press escape to pause the game, save and load, space for hints, and make fire. What? Oh, okay, so we're doing the intro now. I thought I wanted to have time to read that. I should probably be reading this out since there's no voice acting. Okay, well, it's something about sound. It's like your father forbid you to make noise or something. In the abode of the Magi, that was way too quick. The fire that never dies in my heart. In the abode of the Magi, I'm welcome, because the fire that never dies in my heart is awake. Okay. Right. Okay. This intro seems very low resolution as well. anything going to happen? Oh, okay. What is with the filter on the screen? I mean, I know they're trying to go for like this old style, but it just looked like dirt. Okay, so some odd, very odd animation there. That's sort of how I look whenever I wake up in the mornings. Okay, so left mouse. Oh no. What? Why is it so janky? This up here. That's weird. It's like, I mean, it kind of looks like there's enough frames of animation to have it move fluidly, but they just, it's like they slow it down so that it looks crap. Okay, so it's like a point-and-click game. You can actually interact with things. I mean, whenever I'm not moving, the game looks beautiful. I love the little shimmer and the curtains and the trees, and everything looks beautiful. Okay, the main character is weird though. He's like a alien who's pretending to be human. So let's check out this poem. A verse in my notebook. I don't remember writing this. There's voice acting. German? Maybe not German. I'm not sure what language that was. So I got the... Search for the cup of jasmine from me. Yours my heart made, and for what it possessed. From a stranger entreaty made. Right, well, the English does not seem totally correct. We have an objective, at least. Search for the cup of jasmine from me. Yours my heart made. This game's weird. Yeah, I'm kind of befuddled now because everything's just weird. Nope, there are still things needed to be done. Okay, so I've got to do something else in this room. Well, there's a quill. I guess I'll pick up the quill. But I have to find that jasmine thing. I'll take the beautiful feather quill that my mother gave me. Please stop like pointing and waving at me. It's creepy. Okay, there's still more to do. Do I have to... Can I, like, get my inventory up? I thought it was hold right button, but... Don't know. Bring up help. Okay, take item. Yeah, that's all. The left mouse button key. Base for the search. Hint search. Make fire. Arrow keys to make fire as well. I don't know what make fire does, but... Oh, okay, so you hold space and then you get... Oh man, that thing's tiny. An iron comb, an old keepsake for my merciful mother. Memorable. It's a memorial from the days when I laid my head on her lap and she brushed my hair. I'll take that. Okay. Yeah, so you press space and then you get prompts, you know, for different places that you can interact with. Oh my god. Shamesh, my love. Hey darling, I'm here. Shahbaz. Shahbaz. Okay. Till this day, like a dry leaf, I surrendered myself to the wind. For the irony of fate to take me with him, and each time he bestows a gift from time. Today, this gift is love. This gift is indeed valuable. So I feel like the game is trying to be very poetic. And there's shades of that, but it's not translated brilliantly, and it's not implemented very well either. This is a very, very odd perspective. That looked weird. Okay, so who's this guy? Okay, I'm assuming the father. Your mother were here, she would be delighted to see you in these clothes. These are beautiful clothes, and she knew the value of beauty. Life is short and time is swift. You have grown up and have found your love. Don't leave her. Don't make her sad. I'm a hopeless person. I wanted you to be like me, but today is your day. Ask whatever you want, and it will be done. X is a little slow coming up, so my cadence is a little off. Wait, no, now it's too quick. But sadly, I said no. No one can play that musical instrument except your mother. Angrily and sadly. Unless after my death. Okay. Where is Shemesh? It's the right time. Everyone's waiting. Everyone's waiting for you. Changing the subject. This is a weird game. Hate that filter. It just looks like dirt on my monitor. Great to see you here. I'm a little bit afraid. Why fear? Am I this much frightening? I feel comfortable with you, but not with a dad's son. You're mighty for this palace and... Hurry up, we must go. I don't... That's just the same guy copy and pasted 3 times. Some of the art looks really nice, but it like they didn't get a lot of animations or a lot of different variations for it. It just seems cheap. Okay, what happened? We do not know. He fainted and he did not recover. Oh my god, King Rashad! Everybody talking! Call the doctor! What a game to start recording my face on. Call off the wedding! Shaddad, our king is sick. And he's pretending to be sick. He's sad. Sorry. Okay. You see, like, that's just lame. It's just the same picture, just... And repeat. Where is Shamash? It's the right time. Everyone's waiting. Something. Very sad. His father's gonna die, but he could probably get to play that instrument now. Man, the presentation is just all over the place. So, yeah, so stop waving. So this, so the characters are like, or just like poorly rendered 3D models. Some of the things look like, that almost looks like a composite of a real carpet. Okay, stop, point and click, straight back to the cutscenes. My Lord Shaddad has slept deeply and nobody knows the reason. Pretending to be caring because he's evil and because he has a mustache. Black mustache. I think it's a conspiracy. Can I talk to him alone? Feel like there's too many cutscenes for the start of a game. Stop waving! Only the magical melody of the instruments can save my father. Mother always sang. Play a note of the melody whereof A great sigh one can cast. If at the beloved's threshold one can lay one's head to the sky, the shout of loftiness one can cast. And text runs off the page and into the black border. Not good. Alright, I have to take my mother's musical instrument from the crypt. It's the last hope I have to save my father. What is this piece of paper under my father's head? Okay, well, I picked up something, and can I read it? Date back to... Can't do anything with my father without the instrument. Okay, that totally isn't German. Why did I think that was German? Okay, go to the warehouse. So I've got to make my way to the crypt. To get the... Never mind, there's the musical... Oh, that's the case. Okay. Very important to get the case for the instrument. It's the case, but according to my father's order, this instrument has been hidden in the ark underneath this bed platform for years. Today, I'll take it out there and I will break its code. Okay, so puzzle. Oh, there's a horrible noise. But even with the volume turned really down low, I can still hear this really sharp, painful popping in my ears. Oh, that's awful. Okay, so, puzzle, so... Okay, I didn't press anything that time, and I heard the popping. Okay, so we've got different animals. Don't know. Let's set them all to the same one, I guess. So that would be... I don't know. Well, I don't see any that are the same on all the wheels. Okay, so I clicked the help icon and I got this map that... Where did this map come from? Hold on, can I go back? I haven't even really had the chance to look at my inventory or anything. Okay, so monkey thing and thing with antlers. So, man, that noise, that is painful. Okay, monkey and antlers. Okay, puzzle 1 done. I'm guessing that was the sheet of paper that I got from the character's father's... Why does it keep doing that? So I guess the piece of paper was from the father's... was under the father or something? But I don't know how to... Well, I didn't really get the chance to actually look at it. Oh, that's the helmet my father used to have when he was in the war. Almost everyone says that this helmet brings him good luck. I'll take it. Okay. Well, this is my first time using the camera while doing a video game recording, and it keeps cutting out on me. So there might be lapses where it's just black, so I apologize for that. I'm not sure why that's doing that. I have problems with it all the time. Okay, so I've got a sitar now. Without wine and a minstrel, be not beneath the sky's arch, for within melody grief from out of thy heart thou canst take. Great. Okay. Just ignore all that. Just keep going. Yeah, it's an odd game. I can totally see why people didn't pick it up. Well, I mean, no, I could see why it would get bad reviews, but it didn't even get reviewed. But it's very discombobulating kind of game. Okay, so my inventory is up top. Whenever I move my mouse up, I can actually see them all. Fair enough. No, don't move there. How do I... How do I actually interact with it, though? Okay, so right mouse button to interact. Yeah, so fair enough. So it was in the journal, I guess, the solution to the puzzle. Not really much of a puzzle because it just shows you the different animals you're supposed to press. Okay, so I guess I play the music now, right? How do I play the music? Right, so can I equip the helmet? No. Use the brush? No. I can't use that musical instrument. Yeah, there's nothing else to interact with in that room. Let's see, what else? It could just go back to the storeroom. Warehouse. I thought I picked up everything. Line of a poem. So that's 3 items all in the same spot. A line of a poem, or better to say, another verse. Another my mother's instrument. This instrument of love and spirituality? I must read what it says. Search for the cup of jasmine for me. Yours my heart made. Oh my god, what does that even mean? Search for the cup of jasmine for me. Yours my heart made. And for what it possessed from a stranger entire entreaty made. Okay, yeah, I read that already. I mean, I'm not the best at point-and-click games, but I do feel like there should be more... Like it should throw your bone a bit more, you know, in terms of what you're supposed to be doing, what you're supposed to be looking out for, things like that. Can I go to the other side of the room? No. Now I have the musical instrument with me, I have to play it for my father. It's time to play the love song, the song of sensation. I have a feeling which tells me that I can save my father. Yes, I can. Or reboot graphics? Oh no, I don't have to play the song itself. What is this? How am I supposed to know how to play the song? Oh, it's just like a QTE? Well, I failed half of them, but I guess that was enough. And the father is starting to stir. Very creepily. Oh, jeez, I didn't even notice. It was back to, like, action cutscenes. What the hell are you doing? Leave me alone. Father, I command you. Where are you taking me? Angrily and sadly. Now he's got a pour back in a poor cell. So we are in the dungeons. Oh, if you hold the left mouse button, he can do a ridiculous run. Or... oh, you have to double click and hold. Well, it doesn't really seem to work half the time. Man, the animations are just terrible. Okay, anything else here? Piece of paper, of course. A piece of paper! I really want to know what could possibly be written on this paper in this nasty, cursed prison. Open my inventory. Oh, no, never mind. A jewel that is beyond the shell of existence and time. Another verse of the poem. I will write it down in my notebook. Yep. I got it. Another cutscene. What are you doing? We all know it. We didn't expect you to conspire like this. You'd better think twice. Don't you know that playing an instrument is forbidden, especially this one? Give me that instrument. That instrument tempts you. Evil laugh. No, no, no. You have to have evil laugh in between their brackets, not... Damn you, you son of a... I'll kill you! Okay. In eternity without beginning of glory, the splendid ray of thy beauty boasted. Okay, so we've got the paper and a new cutscene. Revealed... What's going... Wait, I'm out of the prison? What's going on? I can't read what's being said. Okay. Don't you want to make a sound? But you... I take care of myself. I'll wait here for you. Man, that guy's hair. Bushavaz, go! They're coming, hurry up. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if this game just ends at any moment. Like, it just stops. Part 2. Hafiz, let a tear drop or two. Leave your eyes. May we ensnare the bird of union. Divine. Like I said, it's that combination of, you know, it not translating correctly to English, and everything just sort of really quickly happening. I'm sure I'm not reading half of those right. It's just my mind's kind of boggled from all the weird things that are happening. It's hard to keep up with, you know, like pieces of paper getting thrown on the screen and then cutscenes happening, and I am totally aware of, you know, the voices just chittering away in the background, you know, of whatever language this is, and the voice acting doesn't seem great, even though I don't know what language it is. It doesn't sound like it's, you know, very professional voice actor doing it. Halved witch, and question mark, exclamation mark, or goodbye. Man? I mean, just hi. You can't speak properly. Who are you? I am no one. No one? With these large hands and legs, do you say no one? This passerby. A passerby towards the Black Forest? Do you know how many years I've been here without seeing anyone? This forest is really dangerous, young man. You should be very careful. I don't have any other choice but to find the answers to some questions. Well, I got it. You're an escapee. Escapees often enter the forest. If you want to find the answers to your questions, I'll help you, but there is something you need to do. Bet? Bet. Is this Black Forest? And what is it? I lost half of myself 15 years ago. Oh, I thought he was standing behind a tree, but he actually is only half a person. Okay, so there's a goddess in the forest and she knows everything. Okay, be sure that I will bring you the other half of your body. Okay. Oh yeah, I just did this. Okay, goodbye. A flint. Deep forest. A flint. I will never forget that my father bought me one of these from faraway lands. I'll take it. Hey. What's up here? Oh, I'm guessing it's just the halved witch it's talking about. So let's go to the deep forest. Can't run there. I mean, like, this would be an amazing painting by itself. Really nice, interesting use of color, you know, and just being swallowed by the darkness of the forest. And then, plodding along comes this terribly rendered fool of a character. Man, it's just so weird. The forest is cursed. I can clearly remember when some of my father's soldiers chased a murderer into the woods and they never returned. Going to the forest was deemed forbidden by my father. But I have no other choice. Okay, so I can go into the trees or the exotic trees. Check out the exotic trees, I guess, first. I don't know if this forest is really cursed, but I absolutely know that the only God's Holy Spirit can get me out of this misery. It's better to keep going towards the tree. Okay. That's so weird! Why does he bend over like that? Okay, a dead tree over here. It's really creepy here. These thick, twisted trees, they suggest the feeling of pain. Unfortunately, I can't continue going in this direction. Hey. Ugh, this game is doing my head in. It's just weird. You know, I don't... It's like... I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, I guess the objective is to piece together the poem and then return to the castle and to your kingdom, save your father, and get rid of the evil sultan kind of guy, I guess. A hole as big as a human size, so let's go in. Is that an endless hole? Do I really have to enter this tree? Oh god. Yes, enter this then.
نمیتونم درک کنم که باید وارد تنه درخت بزرگ و زشت بشم. این نمیتونه ایده خوبی باشه. بهتره در جستجوی یه راه بهتر باشم.
You know, maybe I spoke a little too soon whenever I said the voice acting was bad.
اصلا نمیتونم درک کنم که باید
It's, you know, it's so hard to tell because it is a foreign language. This tree is even bigger than the biggest trees, with blue pigments and maddening moans. So, he won't go in there. To the cursed black forest. Can't follow this route. Okay, so I guess I have to go all the way back? Again, I'm totally aware my camera keeps cutting out. I don't know how well that's going to be edited. But it keeps cutting out. It's quite annoying. I have no choice. Yeah, I know. Well, go there, please. Why can't I go there? There's not many controls, but it's just awkward having the double tap and then hold the run button. So... Okay, so... I don't know. Right, so I have to go into this tree thing. It seems. I think. I mean, there's no other indicator as to what to do. Oh, now he goes in. Okay. Again, there's animation here, but there's so few frames of it. Wild tree. Oh, and the half a witch is right there. We've got a wild tree and imprisoned half witch on our hands. How can we destroy this damn tree? Fire. How do I use the fire? Now, said just press, yeah, space bar. Make a fire with the arrow keys. Okay, well, we'll try that. Pressing the arrow keys, and he just bends over backwards again. Okay, let's see if we can go this other side. Oh, come on. So, what am I supposed to do? The wild tree? How can I destroy this damn tree? Right, well, I don't really have anything that I can use here. Play a song for it? Flint. Where's the flint? Where did my flint go? I don't see it in my inventory. Oh, you press the, like, flame thing and that scrolls your inventory across. Okay. So, flint it up. Impeccable idea. I've got to make a fire using the flint to burn the branches of this cursed tree. Raining, though, so... I've got to smash the flint together? Oh, wait, what? What's going on now? Wait. Wait, what? Wait, what just happened? Okay, well, I'm pressing the left and mouse button key. The prompt for it should be up, but it's just not... It bugged out and now it's gone, so I'm just having to kind of smash these things together. I have no idea what's going on. I mean, I have an idea that, you know, like I said, the prompt is supposed to be there, but I think I saw it say, you know, press the square button whenever it's... Yeah, so smash them together and press square. Just horribly presented there. It was all bugged out. That's not very good. Did I say hello? Hello to the other half of the half-man, or what? Anyway, good to see you. Okay, so we've got the other half of the witch. Now let's flail our arms back to the witch. All the way back. I'm gonna pause for a second and just sort of think about what's going on, and you know, because I do try and do like a review for games, you know, whenever I'm doing these impression videos, and you know, normally you look at the graphics, you look at the sound, you look at the music, the gameplay, everything like that. It just doesn't gel. Like the music's nice, I guess, and sometimes the artwork is really beautiful, but nothing gels. And in terms of the gameplay, it's very, very basic point and click, and I don't really feel invested at all with any of the characters. The overall presentation as well has been quite bad. Just weird. Sorry, I just had to collect my thoughts for a second there. Here you are, half-witch, the other half of you. Here's the other lost half. Yeah. So, what now? Certainly not the most exciting game either. Bravo, boy, you found me, and here are 2 gifts. First are 3 feathers. Burn one of them and you can see whatever you want, wherever you want. The gift is for the favor you did for me. I got the 3 feathers. 3 feathers which I can burn and see everything beyond this world. Thank you very much. Complete man. Thank you so much. And the road that takes you to the goddess. You should enter the forest, reach a swamp, and you'll reach her after that. I know that this is the right way, but I never could cross the swamp. Because because that swamp has a secret. If you visit the goddess and ask her for something, she'll want you to do something wonderful. So, I hope your question deserves an answer. Well, thank you. Worth a lifetime to find out the answers to these questions. I appreciate it. Goodbye. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be playing too much more of this. I have no idea how long I've been recording this for now. It feels like hours. It really does. So, let's run. Come on! Why does he swing his arm so much? Okay, the forest is cursed. Can I use one of my feathers then? No. What do I do? Do I have to go... Did I miss something? In this previous place? I thought I had everything I need now to get into the cursed forest. Okay, so he doesn't want to talk to me anymore. I'm guessing there's nothing over there. Okay. I really don't want to go back in this stupid tree. Anything else to see here? Doesn't look like it. You know what? I'm actually done. I've had enough of this game. Yeah. So there you go. That's been Forgotten Sound 1. I've decided to stop playing because I'm getting absolutely nothing from it. It's not my top genre to begin with, but honestly, I have played plenty of point-and-click games. You know, I like horror ones like Phantasmagoria and things like that, but this just... It just really wasn't doing anything for me. It wasn't like one of these other ones that have, you know, a lot of puzzles and it's very difficult. It has that moon logic to it. I didn't really feel that was the case. Everything was actually very straightforward, but it was too straightforward. It's like, go back to the previous screen, pick up this, now go back to the last screen you were at, go through there, use that, go back and forth, back and forth. Very much like that. Not very interesting. Sound effects, were there any? I don't know. It's a very odd game. You know, it's a clash of, like I said, you know, very beautiful artwork, and it seems like what happened is that they went out and they hired an artist, you know, to make the artwork for the game, and it ended up being beautiful, gorgeous work. But the actual developers, they're just not very good, and they didn't craft a very interesting game around the beautiful visuals. The actual character sprites, the, you know, like CGI characters from like the late 90s, they don't look good. There seems to be a lack of frames for everything in the game. Nothing looks fluid. Everything's clunky and janky looking. You know, from the character movements to the cutscenes, which are just, so much of it is just copy and pasted and repeated imagery, and it just, like, you can, the human eye can pick up all that kind of stuff, and it just doesn't look nice. I really did go into this game, especially looking at the screenshots. I went into it thinking, oh boy, you know, I've found something amazing on Steam and I can't wait to show it off. I can't wait to show people, you know, this great hidden gem, and to give this developing team, you know, a kind of boost up, you know, because really from the screenshots, it looks like a great game. It looks like something that was totally just passed over because, you know, probably because of just bad timing with the release date. But really, no, I totally can't recommend this game. I'm not going to go as far as to say, you know, like, absolutely do not buy, but I don't know. I will say that maybe someone with more patience who is into point-and-click games will have a better time playing this, and they might feel more inclined to continue. But I'm just not getting anything from it. It's bland, it's boring. It's not even terrible. I think without the amazing artwork, yeah, there's not any reason to play it whatsoever. I guess it is different in terms of the culture. You know, you don't normally see games like this with that sort of cultural flair, that sort of Indian feel, and or at least Middle Eastern maybe. So that is interesting. But in terms of a video game that's worth playing, I don't see it. I don't see much benefit there. So this is, like I said, it is part 1. There is a second part, and it seems like it's the exact same type of thing. It's a point-and-click game. It's, you know, the same style and everything. I'm guessing that the story just continues in part 2. But yeah, I mean, there you go. Forgotten Sound. Definitely an interesting thing. I'm glad I did take a look at it, but it's not a game that I'm going to be playing. Well, thanks again for joining me on another Steam Graveyard. I'm curious as to how well this whole, camera in front of my face thing is going to work out. I'm normally not that confident in front of a camera, so I don't know. Also, like I said, with the difficulties, I don't know why my camera keeps shutting off on me. If anybody out there knows, let me know. I've been told that before that it was because I had a slow SD card compared to my record speed, but it went out and I bought a really expensive SD card and put it in, and it's high speed and it's still cutting out. My camera still cuts out. So, I don't know. But thanks anyway for joining me, and if you do like the new inclusion of the camera setup, then let me know as well. But apart from that, I will see you next time on the next Steam Graveyard. Bye for now.